Hi everyone, it's me Terry of the Yarn Joy Podcast. Happy Friday everybody. Well, since I have a bum hand right now, I decided to substitute Finish It Friday substitute Free Pattern Friday for Finish It Friday for a bit because, yeah, not crocheting much. So anyway, I was just looking at some patterns today, as we all do, and I found some patterns that were, I don't know, I think they're pretty new, or at least they're new to me, and I just thought I would come on here and share what I found for today. Okay, I have 6 patterns, I believe, yeah, and I will be looking kind of on my phone to the picture, but I'll pop the picture up so you can see it, but I'll be looking on my phone so that way I can kind of describe what I'm looking at, or what you're looking at. Okay. So pattern number 1, since it's back to school season for a lot of people, I thought that I thought this was a really cute item and real quick, use scraps, work up really fast, and I just thought maybe it would be a nice item to make for back to school if you need that. Okay, anyway, it is the Shark keychain pouch, and the pattern is located at Blackstone Designs, and I will put a link down below in the description box where all these patterns, where I found them. Anyway, so here it is. I'll pop the picture in. I'll move over a little. I'll pop the picture in right there. So it's kind of like the take on the Backpack Buddies, but it's a little drawstring pouch that looks like a shark. And I just thought they were really cute. I thought, well, you could put some coins in there for, gosh, it's been forever since I've been to school. So, I don't know, lunch money or something, or milk money. I guess they don't do that anymore, right? Anyway, you could put AirPods, headphones in it or whatever. I just thought it was really cute. Yeah, you put a key in there maybe, I don't know, but it's got a little hook where you can clip it onto the backpack, or, however you want to do it. But I just thought they were really cute, and take hardly no yarn whatsoever. It'll just be like scrap yarn project. And so again, it is called the Shark Keychain Pouch by Blackstone Designs. I just thought it was cute for all those little shark lovers out there. Okay. So the next pattern I found I was wanting to show you. I guess I'm thinking about cold weather because it's been so hot. I think right now my husband came in from work and he said it was like 104 degrees Fahrenheit out there right now. And I'm sure the heat index is probably even higher than that, where it feels like it's even hotter. So I found this, it's a corner Grafgan. I thought it was super cute, and it is by Nana's Crafty Home, and I will link it down below in the description box. But I found this blanket here, Penguin Pals Corner to Corner. So here it is right here. Isn't that cute? Such a cute little pair of penguins. And yeah, it's so hot you probably wouldn't want to blanket on your lap. Maybe you can do it on the table, work it on the table so that way it's not in your lap because it's hot. But I just thought that those little penguins were so cute. It worked into that blanket, and I thought I would tell you about them. So on the website, I went to the website, and they have the chart where you can read the chart and do the project, but they also have the written, line by line written instructions with the color changes and everything as well, if you're more comfortable doing that instead of reading a chart. Okay, so it was the second pattern that I found. And the next one I thought would be really good for a scrappy project using very small pieces of yarn, or amounts of yarn. And so this is the Crochet Bouquet, and it is a Ravelry download, I believe. It's free, and it's from Frankie's Knitted Stuff. So here is that right there. Aren't those happy little flowers? So they're all separate. I believe you could put them on, I don't know if they were on toothpicks. They were on little sticks, But when I saw them, I thought that they would be really cute. You know how sometimes they'll have like pens in a container for you to take to like at this, to write with, but not to take home with you, but to write with like at a sign-in desk or something. And they'll have these pins, and they'll have the toppers. They'll be like these big flowers or big pom-poms or something, you know, at the end of the pen or pencil. I thought those would be so cute as like a pencil topper. That I don't know, that's what made me think of them. But even in like that picture where it's in a bouquet, they're all stuck in like a jar or a vase or whatever. I just thought those were so cute. It's just some multi-layered flowers, and looks like they have a button center of them, and you could each layer of the flower looks like there's 3 layers, and you could you know, do an ombre effect, like 3 shades of the same color like they did in some of those flowers. You could do different, you know, red, white, and blue layers, you know, however colors you want to use. And I just thought those were really cute. And so I thought I would include them in today's list. Okay, so that was pattern number 3. Pattern number 4. Oh yeah, so I thought these were really cute too. Good summer project, and it is the Daisy Days coasters. And so I'll pop that in here right there. There's the picture, and it is from the Crochet Fix, thecrochetfix.com, I believe, and I will link it down below in the description box. I thought those coasters were so cute using cotton yarn, you know, and I just love the scalloped edge, and the way it looks like there's a flower, but it's not like a 3D flower, so you can set something on it. It's flat, you know, right there in the center. But I just thought those were so pretty, and you could use any colors you want to go with the decor that you have. Or I think those would be very nice Christmas gifts too, if you crochet a set of them using whatever the color scheme that the recipient has, you know. And I think they're so pretty. You could make them and then include, you know, a teacup or 2 or something, you know, and some tea bags. You could make like a little gift package, you know, and include the coasters in there with them. I think that would be a really cute little gift. Okay, so those coasters, that is pattern number 4. Okay, pattern number 5. Of course, I had to add an amigurumi in here. And this is an amigurumi. It is Fergus the Highland Cow, and it is by yarnhild.com, and I will link it down below, okay, in the description box. Here is the picture of Fergus the Highland Cow right there. Isn't that cute? It's almost like a lovey or snuggle buddy or something. I mean, it's not completely flat, but it looks like that they stuffed it lightly, and you look like they're using maybe chenille or yarn possibly, or some type of plushy yarn, so you know that it would be Fergus would be very squishy and soft and to snuggle with. I just think that that cow is so cute with the little curly top on the hair there between the horns. And I just thought it was such a cute little pattern. I thought I would include it on this list. Okay, so that was number 5, Fergus the Highland Cow. Number 6, of course, I had to put a blanket in here, okay? So the blanket. Okay, so I found this on Ravelry, and it is an older pattern. Well, it says April of 2024, so it's about a year-ish old, but I just thought it was so pretty, and it would be a great scrap buster. Yeah, so many colors. You could use all kinds of colors in there. This blanket is made with DK weight yarn, but of course you can use worsted weight. But I have a lot of DK weight yarn scraps, like buckets of them, you know, or at least 3 plastic bins, you know. And that would be such a cute pattern. And I know it's got tons of squares in it, but it appears to be join as you go, which is awesome. So here's a picture right here. This blanket is called the Seed Packet blanket. So there it is right there. Isn't that nice and colorful? I love all those colors. They're just really pretty colors. And the flowers, yeah, I don't normally like 3-dimensional flowers, but they look like they're pretty flat. I mean, they kind of got some bobbles to them, but it wouldn't be anything where the petals would like curl up, you know, and you'd want to tack them down and stuff. And so I think those would be acceptable for flowers, as far as look nice and not have to keep arranging them, you know, to fix them. Anyway, so like I said, it appears to be join as you go. When I zoomed up on the picture, yeah, I don't think it's whip stitched together. So you make all those squares, and then you go around it for a section, and then you make some more squares, and then you go around it again, and it just looks like a really, I don't know, it just caught my eye. This pattern is by Wool Thread Paint, and she has a YouTube, because when I clicked on it, it said a free version is available. There's a paid for where you could get like the PDF written version for the pattern, so that's paid for. But I clicked on where it said the free version. I thought that it was going to take me to the website, but what it did is took me to her YouTube channel. So she actually has a 12 video set, playlist, showing each part, demonstrating each section of these, of that blanket, like the squares, and then the next section, which is going around all the squares after you put them together, and then some more squares. There's like 6 sections to it, but I believe there was 12 videos. The first one was like an introductory where she's talking about the design, and where she'd come up with the name and that sort of thing. But she did say that the tutorials would go along with the written pattern. But so I started watching the first one where she was demonstrating how to make the squares that were in the middle, the first squares. And she did say that, she said, okay, you make 36 of these squares. So I'm wondering if you could just watch the tutorial and not actually have to have the written pattern, if she has enough of the tutorial where you don't need the written pattern. That I'm not sure. Of course, she encourages you to get the written pattern, which I didn't check the price, but it did. So it's not technically a free pattern, or it could be if you don't get the written pattern, you just go by the tutorial. So that's why I decided to go ahead and include it in this list. Okay, so that is, and like I said, I'll link them down below in the description box where you can find all these patterns and links, all that. So that's the patterns I was looking at today that I picked out, and I thought I would come on here and share with you. Yeah, what have I done today? Well, I've been doing some more diamond painting, working on my current picture. I showed it yesterday in my regular Yarn Joy podcast episode video. And so I've been working on that. Besides that, I was looking at patterns, to prepare for this video. And besides that, I haven't done much of anything else that much. Kind of just resting my thumb. And I'm hoping that, I mentioned yesterday that on Monday I'm going to a hand specialist so he can check it out to see if maybe it will heal on its own and I won't have to worry about any surgery or anything, Lord willing. And I'm hoping that when I'm there that because this is such a big thing. I think it's more for like wrist injuries, and I'm hoping that maybe they can get me into something that's more abbreviated, something that's smaller, depending on how they're wanting to keep the thumb, isolated, or not isolated, immobilized. I don't know, but this thing is hot. So I'm hoping that maybe I can get something that's smaller, that's not so big and bulky, but we'll see. Thank you so much for those that commented and suggested different ways to cover this, so then that way the Velcro that's on it would not snag everything, my clothes, and if I'm, trying to crochet. I have not tried to crochet today at all. I'm still kind of waiting, because I don't want to do something to make it worse. And so I'm just kind of waiting really for Monday when I go to my appointment, to get advice from them as far as what I should do or shouldn't do, and, all that sort of thing. And so I have not tried crocheting today. Just been, like I said, looking at patterns and diamond painting some. And I'm going to work on that same picture I'm working on. I'm going to work on that some more this evening. And that's about it, I guess. for dinner, I don't know. I took out some ground beef to thaw out, and so I'm kind of thinking maybe I will just make burgers, because I can't do a whole lot with just one hand, you know. I mean, it takes me longer. I did fix my hair. I'm not sure how I did it. It probably looks terrible from the back because, yeah. And my hair even gets stuck with the Velcro, so that was a chore to try to get something pulled up there, but anyway, I will figure it out. So what's upcoming? I do have a review video where I got some new products from New Craft Day, so I'll be filming that possibly this weekend. Yeah, because tomorrow's Ladies Craft Day. Won't be able to, I don't think I'm going to be going because, yeah, there's not a whole lot I can do. I mean, I could take diamond painting to go, you know, with me and work on that, you know, just to visit with everybody. But I don't know. I think I'll probably bow out this Saturday and tomorrow, you know, and spend the day with my husband and do some things. I don't know. Anyway, so I'll try maybe make that video this weekend for the product review for the new diamond painting projects. In fact, I think I have 2 videos that I can make, kind of divide it in half, not half, but because one is one type of product and then the others is other. So I might make 2 videos. More than likely I will. It'll be easier. So that's upcoming, and then I had some great suggestions, people wanting to see my crochet books. I know I've done that in the past, but I mean, I'm always getting new subscribers, so I may do that. Yeah, we'll see what the future holds, you know. And but thank you so much for all those that have given me suggestions on videos and things that I can make. Keep those suggestions coming, and I'm definitely reading all of them. Thank you so much to those that wishing me well with my hand and prayers and good thoughts. Thank you so much, everybody. And yeah, I think I'm gonna go get this video edited. I hope you're having a wonderful Friday. I hope you're going to have a wonderful weekend this weekend. It's going to be a scorcher, I think, here, hot. But, yeah, we'll make the best of it. And, yeah, I'll just make some videos this weekend. And then, so I'll be seeing you in those. I guess that's it. Don't have anything. I'm rambling. So I will, yeah, get this edited, put it up, and then spend the evening doing some diamond painting probably. Okay, I'm going to go. Everybody have a great weekend, and I will see you, I don't know. I don't know when I'll film this weekend, probably put the videos up, you know, in a few days, you know, spread them out, whatever. So, yeah, we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.